The official opening was... Oh, I didn't hear.
You had your earphones off.
Oh, darn.
You see?
Darn technocracy.
It's technocracy every time. Will get you in the ears.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, for them haters that think this shit ain't for real. Yeah.
365, man.
No.
Found out people don't know about it. Nevertheless, I know a lot of things that people don't know. I thought they already knew. But then I came to find out they don't know. So when I'm talking about music, I'm not just talking about musicians playing an instrument. Anything is music. You take like a beautiful picture that an artist paints, that's music. Anything that has symmetry to it, and when you look at it, it makes you feel it, is music. Because that's what music is all about, feeling.
Should tell you a lot. Should tell you a hell of a lot.
Turn me up some. sit back and roll the Dutch. Just gotta feel the kid, if not rap for the fact of how rare he is. What up?
We'd like you to listen closely now to some beautiful music.
Hello, and welcome to today's stream. It is February 26th of 2022. Today we're playing This War of Mine, and the title of the stream is, of course, done on purpose, because if you buy This War of Mine today, the proceeds of the game, or at least some of the proceeds of the game, go towards helping victims of war, including the recent conflict that is ongoing in Ukraine, which is a big deal. So, if I get distracted today, just want to let you know there's got a little cat to take care of. She gets very energetic. Might require a big portion of my attention at random points. Anyways, like I said, we're playing This War of Mine. I know I promised that we'd eventually do a script writing stream. We'll do it at some point. It's gonna happen. I don't know. Saturday maybe. I don't know. Oh no. Today's Saturday. I don't know. Next week I can kind of stream more. So maybe Monday I'll do something. Maybe even tomorrow I might do something. I've kind of lost track of time, as exampled by the fact that I didn't realize it was Saturday. Anyways, we're not going to continue with the last save, obviously, of This War of Mine. We're going to start over from the beginning. And, of course, I would highly recommend and encourage that you guys go out and buy This War of Mine right now. Actually, when I bought it, it was doing a similar thing, but it was for a separate organization for children in Africa at the time. And now there's a lot of conflicts in Africa, so I bought it around then, Christmas of 2014 maybe. Whoops, there's one of the distractions. I'm going to switch the screens real quick. Boom, there you go. I am going to mute my mic real quick. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Hey, yeah, all right. You're off to a good start. So it's gonna be another try. If you haven't seen This War of Mine, super good game. I've recommended it before, outside of obviously what's going on right now. But yes, you can buy it on Steam, of course. It might be on Epic Games. I'm not entirely sure, but I know for a fact it's on Steam. It's at a good price on Steam right now too. So if you want to be charitable, but you don't have a huge amount of money, and you want to get something out of it, I guess, please consider buying This War of Mine. I'm not sponsored. I don't know any of them. I just think it's the same reason I bought the game, really. When I was like, I might as well, you know. Good idea. I had money at the time. I mean, I still do, sort of. But I was like, I might as well. So I did. And I would recommend you guys do the same. Anyways, I want to remind you, of course, music you listen to during today's stream that isn't the game audio. This is provided by your best friend, Jippy. You can find a link to his SoundCloud, the About page of this channel, under FAQ, facts, and questions for the music that we listen to. I'm thinking today we listen to Beat Tape 35. It's our traditional beat tape. We listen to it most of the time as a 2-hour song, and lines up pretty well with a 2-hour stream. Of course, if you use the same spelling and spaces as seen on screen, you can find them on YouTube, Spotify, and Bandcamp. Go with another try. We've done Amelia and Roman. Erica, Marin, and Aaron, Mary, and Caddy have survived. It's Amelia and Marco survived. Roman and Katya. Which one's Katya again? Who are the Zlata, Livia, and Marco? It's only Final Cut DLC characters. See them. I only have Final Cut. I don't have the other one. I might actually get the other one. Same temptations as Civ, really. I will probably do another This War of Mine stream tomorrow. Just because I want to promote this game as much as possible. War took everyone by surprise. At first, people were shocked, struggling to adjust their new identities. Lydia got pregnant just before the war when her husband Peter went to get food and didn't return. Oh, okay. This is this crew. Okay. Yeah. So again, I don't know what happens. Like, am I meant to go and bring her? Yeah, we played this one not that long ago. I think this was actually our group the last time we played. Let's see what he gets. Nothing. It's a chair. Start digging. You. Grab that, and then I'm gonna have her dig too. So I don't know what you do with the pregnant characters if you have to actually go out and go to the hospital or whatever for them. Actually, we'll look that up. Well, the game will pause. Let's look up pregnancy. And it's a This War of Mine. So there's actually anything you do. That was introduced on the Final Cut. The state will constantly stay on the character card along with other regular character states and cannot be removed through current known means. Okay, there's nothing. There's no known way of if you play the game too long. Alright. It's just a digging game now. Anyway. So yes, if you're unaware of the conflict in Ukraine right now, I was going to say go read the news, but it's a little bit less appropriate these days. Russia has been at war with Ukraine since I was a kid. It's been a very, very long war, I believe. I mean, someone would argue, and I think the argument would be bad, that there was a moment of temporary peace when a ceasefire was declared in 2014, but were separatists within Ukraine's own borders that were being financially supported by Russia, believably. I mean, certain numbers just add up in a way that's impossible otherwise. That said, the conflict seems to be, I would believe, at an end, considering they're already at the capital and they've already bombed the shit out of pretty much everything. So I don't know what's left for them to do, really. That said, there's conflicts in Finland and Georgia, which, in case you're unaware, we're also, I am talking about Georgia as in the country, not the state. I know quite a few Yankees don't get that. Not to insult you, but it happens. Yes, that said, there is conflict in Finland and Russia. Between Finland and Russia, and Georgia and Russia. So there's quite a bit of shit going on right now. Again, recommend try and find a close to unbiased report of the situation going on. It seems to be very opinionated for some reason. I mean, most wars are. I think a lot of the stories are quite entertaining to read. Modern wars is usually, from a literature standpoint, more enjoyable because there's more that we get to know. I wish you could have two team members digging at the same time, but you can't. So yeah, there's the war in Ukraine is probably gonna be over in the next week or so, in my opinion. I don't think it'll last very long. There's just such a difference in power that really there's nothing you can do about that. That said, let's have you sit down. Let's have you get to work on building something. We need a stove, so let's build that one first. Don't want to waste food. Also gonna need a bed, but let's get a stove first. Because I can still sleep on the floor. I can't cook on the floor to make hot meals. So yes, it's quite a great conflict. Didn't surprise me. The other wars, which I was completely unaware of, because I personally believed that they would take longer, are the wars in Finland and Georgia, which not enough news sites are seem to be covering it, but there is photos and there is videos, so not me just blindly trusting some organization. There is seemingly some level of truth in those tales. That said, it's a tragedy, and if you buy ThisWarofMine now, it is said that they will be donating portions of the proceeds, if not all the proceeds, as far as I'm aware, to helping victims of war. So housing development, I'm guessing, is a major priority right now with Ukraine, considering how Ukraine has basically been turned to a brick shithouse, to be as kind as possible. It's a big deal what's going on right now. Some people support Russia, some people support Ukraine. It's not a perfect balance. But no wars usually have 3 on one side and 3 on the other. So I don't know. I won't be an alarmist and say World War III is happening. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. I think there's not enough content clues for that to be a thing. There's not enough countries that are outgoingly supporting Russia in their endeavors. It seems there's silent financial aid being given, from what I've read. But other than that, I would remain sort of vigilant and keep an eye open for good information, and try to remember that there is benefits for people to the war in Ukraine. Sleep in bed. It's White House. It's in a housing estate that remains almost untouched. It's a common area of the houses with porches and gardens. Most of those houses are still inhabited. People are trying to lead normal lives there. We've got nothing to look for there unless we're willing to steal. Oh, this is the homeless one. A room toy store. Excuse me. I'll take the lockpick. I think I have to dig through to get to this toy store if I remember correctly. Nope, I don't remember this place at all. Never mind, I've never been here. This is a DLC one, because I don't think I've ever been in this area before. Wow, okay. I'm gonna ignore building materials for the moment, because the fact that there was a fucking can of food right there means that there's probably a good amount of shit in this place. Bullets are good for trading. I'm not gonna run. I know the game just told me that there's no one here. Which, in my opinion, sometimes not true. It's hard to tell when there are people and when there are not people in this game, sometimes. The fact that there's so many fucking hiding spots has me nervous. There's too many hiding spots to be... I don't know, maybe it's one of those sites that develops over time. No people now. Oh, if there's people here, you can hear them. I need to find something good for my nephew. Hey, man. Hey, you're not hostile, right? I'm just looking for something. What are you looking for? Looking for something for your nephew, I heard. Looking for something. Okay, so they're looking for a toy. I'm gonna just grab 5 of that. Taking outside is unfortunately out of question. Let's not actually go in there just yet. No, actually. Whoops. Fucking get the exercise in there, Marco. Another underground portion, it seems. Oops, did not need that. More bullets, alcohol, great. Did you find the thing you're looking for yet? Where the fuck did you go? Oh, you're behind the door. See, I wish we could help these people. We should be like, what do you need? Let's try to find it together. Let's figure this out. I really want him to have a normal childhood. I'm sure he would, but that ain't fucking happening. I have the same problems with this game that I have sort of with Red Dead. I was playing Red Dead 2 again, and there's so many instances where like Arthur just doesn't say shit, and I'm like, I mean, I'm like a good character, so like, why the fuck? Why wouldn't he say something here? Why is he being silent about all this shit? Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, you've left. Okay. Well, let's grab the wood that's in here. Maybe swap it out for something. We got food. Well, we got a can of food, so if we get robbed, at least we have that. What do we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of the components. We got one more piece of wood. What is a bitch, by the way, in this game? You'll always be a bitch until you get the fucking axe. That's it. Because until you get the axe, you're gonna have to keep getting fucking wood, and then winter rolls around and you're fucked. You need wood like every day. If you don't have an axe by winter, you're fucked with the game. Just restart. Get raided? Nope. Okay, great. You sleep then. Slept poorly, hungry. Fuck you guys. You can wait another day. You'll always wait 2 days as well, by the way, for feeding. I'm giving pro tips today, legitimately. Actual pro tips that probably some people don't know. Okay, what do I want here? What do I want? Space heater, probably not. Another bed, probably be good. Let's get another bed in here. Pregnant lady, build some shit. I want a crowbar, pretty bad. So yeah, I've been playing Red Dead 2 a little bit. And then kind of stopped talking about Ukraine and Russia a bit. And some people might have had enough of that. Probably not a good idea since this is really the platform to talk about it. But, I don't know. I feel bad if I aided in someone's depression at the moment. Oh, that's one thing. I'll actually keep on it for a little longer, I guess. Do not, for the love of God, do not just be like, the news is too fucking sad. I can't handle it. Like, I'm not gonna listen to the news. I think people who said that during Trump's time in office are fucking stupid, and you should feel stupid, and you should feel bad. I think you those type of people are huge portions of the fucking problems in the news cycle. I think we can blame a whole lot of shit on those type of people, because you just kind of let anything fly, which is not, and you just believe whatever comes as word of mouth, which is really fucking bad, in my opinion. Gotta wait till 12 to see if anyone shows up. We got some meds we could trade. Yeah, so don't do that during this. For the love of God. Especially if World War III breaks out, read the fucking news. I don't care. Read the news. It makes you depressed. So be it, you know. Just read it. You can live with depression. That's the killer, really. Yeah, so what was I talking about before I mentioned that? I'm not sure. There's that whole Ghost of Kiev thing. In case you're unaware of the Ghost of Kiev, it's supposedly this Ukrainian fighter that took down like 9 Russian fighters on its own, which is extremely monumental and puts them on a hero list. Or she on a hero list even, because I believe Ukraine allows women in the military. I don't think they allow trans people in the military. I don't think they're that progressive. But if they are, I apologize regardless. There's rumors that they're not real. I would suggest, especially if this breaks out into a third world war, which it could. I won't even negate the possibility. Okay, no one's coming. That I won't even, I'll acknowledge the possibility is what I want to say. Where do I want to go? Ruined toy store? Because there's still some stuff. You know, I'll go. Whoa. Okay, I'll go. I had a crowbar. I can crack people in the head with this. I really want to go up to the second floor, though. That's the big ticket. Still want to be a bit careful going in anywhere. Okay, let's check in here. Okay. So yeah, so if a third world war breaks out, what I suggest is that stories like that support, I mean in a world war that'd be the Allies, but support the fighters, or our fighters, I would suggest you just believe those blindly, because those stories are good for morale. And some people might disagree with me and say that war isn't just fought with morale, but morale really does change the tides of war, and it has throughout history, constantly. Huge armies have been defeated by small numbers because of morale, really. So, in the regards of Ghost of Kiev, I'm personally going to continue to believe it. regardless of the fact that there's some speculation that seems to be fairly educated, that he's not real. But I'm going to continue to believe for Ukrainian soldiers, in my opinion. I think that's a good idea, and I'm not sure I'm allowed to encourage that on Twitch, but I would certainly appreciate it if you were to do or follow in my footsteps in that regard. Because really, wars are won with stories, really, and are told by history. So I think it's important. I think the Twitter bots or whoever's in charge of summarizing hashtags or, you know, classifying information and everything, I think whoever's in charge there sort of fucked up by publicizing the opinion, very well educated opinion, that it's false footage. I think that might have been a bad play. Unless of course it was region locked to be everywhere outside of Ukraine, in which case, who cares? But I will, I am going to remember and talk about the Ghost of Kiev, and I'm going to talk about the Battle of Snake Island. If you haven't read about that, it's kind of funny. It's one of the really good examples of why a modern war that the world cares about is so much different to the rest of the world, the rest of the wars throughout history, because there's so much information that we can gather, because everything's recorded, and anyone with a two-way radio, which is commercially available now, can listen in to certain frequencies and everything if they're close enough. So information is very free in comparison to other wars in the past. Is there just a bed down here? Wow, okay. Let's take the book away. Take this. Do I want to take the coffee away? I'll take the coffee away for the sugar. Runs exit. There's still some good stuff here. Just, I don't know if I'd go here tomorrow. Probably not. I'd probably go somewhere else. Probably to the brewery. So yeah. I mean, I would say probably a good idea to believe those stories. Probably a good idea to talk about those stories, like the Ghost of Kiev and Snake Island, purely for the sake of showing your support for Ukraine in this endeavor. If you don't support Ukraine in this endeavor, I'd like to know why, obviously. I think, in my personal opinion, I think Ukraine's in the right here. I don't think Russia, you fuckers. I don't think Russia has any real rights to this land that they supposedly do. I understand why they're doing it. I believe. I mean, I ain't a Russian general or anything like that, but I think I understand why they're doing it. Let's see here. Oh, I don't got much water. Hey, shit. Okay. Someone's gonna have to eat the other shit. What was I saying? So yeah, I would say believe in some of those stories. You know, they might not be entirely true. I think that's fine. I think this is the only real instance of the last 100 years or so, maybe, where you can claim ignorance and the world won't smack you for it. I think it'd be fine. I think this is a good example of ignorance. Could get a radio, but I don't give a shit about the radio. Radio exit takes too long. Maybe a meat can. Maybe we can get some barter in here. Oh, she's a good cook. I should have had her cook. Shit. Well, that'll do. Shut the do. Remember that for next time. So yeah, Finland, I think I might have mentioned this already, Finland, Georgia, and Ukraine were all part of the USSR. I'm of the opinion that this is being done to reconstitute the old powers that Russia once had. The pandemic and everything around it has really bolstered its beliefs that it can accomplish this. I think this has been something it's thinking about for a long time. Okay. I don't think this was a sudden turn of events. I think it was very predictable. I think anyone who says otherwise is either lying or just really, I mean, in positions of power, I mean, is either really incompetent or purely lying to us. Let me take these off your hands. Cool, thanks. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot more what's worth it. Yeah, because so much shit goes on in this game. It's a really good game though. I highly recommend it. Obviously, I've already recommended it a shit ton, but I'm gonna continue to do so. Rainwater collector will go there. Right next. There. Okay. What else can I talk about, really? I don't know what the numbers are in Ukraine. Last time we checked, it was 300 or 400 Ukrainian soldiers were dead. So, big. It's not a huge number, but for how recently this war started, it's quite revealing how dangerous a modern war is, really. How quickly, if this war were to end before the end of the week, I think that would also be a really good example of, you know, just where we're at in history. You know, if a war can be ended in 3-4 days, it might be an argument to say that that's a good thing. Is really what made World War II the worst is how long it went on for. That was, like, you know, that's millions and millions of more extra lives for every day that a war goes on. So I'm of the opinion that faster it ends, arguably the better. I don't know. Maybe it's a wrong opinion to have. Who knows? Excuse me. I was about to build this little bit here. So yeah, so I'll keep reiterating it, I guess, over and over again. If you can afford it, you know, please consider purchasing This War of Mine. Shell Brewery. Let's go to the supermarket. Bring the crowbar. I might have to kill that guy if he's gonna rape that girl again. If we end up in that scenario. Hopefully not. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, good. Lubba. Igor. I go downstairs. You don't want to have trouble here. Yeah, I don't want to cause trouble. I'm not here for trouble. I'm here for food and water. Food and water, boys. Should be enough. Yep, probably enough for a whole lot of us. But I don't really want to give you too much. I'm not going to open up the thing until they leave. I mainly brought the crowbar in case some of you who've seen the streams before or have played the game before knows that there's a certain event that takes place where a certain series of events happens in a certain set of order that I cannot talk about on stream because I believe it is a bannable set of words. And maybe rightfully so, I'm not sure. I won't argue that today. If I can make one super opinionated opinion, I guess, and one that relates to Twitch directly, for the love of God, don't listen to political streamers. Most of them are, you know, I'm not trying to be rude, but are not educated in the political sphere, so their opinions are just opinions, and opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. Doesn't mean that we all need to see it. So I would just be very wary is what I'm trying to say of who you choose to listen to in this regard, even to me, you know. Though obviously, please, for the love of God, do not take me saying this as me saying that I am educated enough for it to be warranted that you should believe me, and take my opinion as the be-all, end-all opinion. You fucker. Get out of there. How dare you. You sack of shit. What'd you take? Ah, what did you take? You already searched it. I saw that shit. I saw him search it. Eee, fucking bitch. Probably took the food out. I didn't realize that they had pigs. This is the only group of people I've never killed. Or I've never even attempted to kill. Food. I guess I should be grabbing electrical parts, maybe. You would badly. These guys are, they've lit this place ass up. Probably will have our shit looted when I get there. Get back home tonight. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Hey, hello, sir. You got a big scary gun. You're all downstairs, all looking at shit. Yeah, let's get rid of... Ah, shit, whatever. Let's keep the electrical parts. Why are you running? Why are you all running? Why are you all running? Are you all leaving? Is that what's happening? Everybody's running because they're leaving? Okay, I'm gonna leave them too. Leave. Look, I just saw that. Wait, did that guy kind of look like a firefighter to you guys? One of the guys that ran? I wasn't paying attention, but I thought I saw like the glow strips at the bottom of the jacket. Oh, good. Great. You go sit down. Keep her going. Keep her going. You ain't fucking hungry, Zlata. Hungry tomorrow. That's when you get to be hungry. Not now. Nobody's allowed to be hungry right now. They don't have my permission. So shut the fuck up. Alright, you sit down now too then. Pregnant woman sits in the wooden chair while Zlata gets to sit in a nice soft armchair. Now we wait. See if anyone comes. Where the fuck does this go? Why can I click that? I don't remember that being a thing. Can I make characters just leave? Just have them leave the group? I don't know what that does, and I don't want to touch it, because that could be bad. Or can I have them explore during the day? I don't know where that goes. It's an exit symbol. Usually used to leave a stage. So I don't know what the fuck that does. It's on the other side too? Whoops. Nope. I don't lose an exit out that way. Interesting. I don't remember that being there. Yeah, I gotta read up a little bit more about what's going on in Georgia and in Finland. Like I said, there's not a huge amount of information going on about that. Oh, come on, I can't stand here all day. We live several blocks from here. We saw that you took refuge in this building, and since we're supposed to be neighbors, we decided to pay you a visit and say hello. We brought you some vegetables from our garden. Enjoy. Thank you. Really appreciate it. You got anything to say about that? No, everyone's tired. Let's go to bed then. Scavenge. Supermarket's fucked. It's gone. Bakery provided fresh bread for many people in pre-war times. Maybe there's still some food left. Let's take a crowbar then. Crowbar is my weapon, mainly. And I should probably be taking the one lockpick with me every now and again. Because, oh no, I remember this place. And we gotta sneak by Hansel and Gretel upstairs, get down to the basement. And we're gonna steal some shit from here. If I recall. Yeah, it's stealing. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I remember the salt now. Okay, is anyone here? Can I crack this open without someone fucking crying? Probably. I think it's only loud on the floor above and the floor you're on. I don't think it exceeds all the way up to the 3rd level. I think. Not 100% certain, but I think that's how it goes. Also, it doesn't matter if I steal medicine or food, it's all the fucking same negatives. Okay, well, there's a lot of wood here. What's going on out there? Is that rats? Probably rats. Should see what's on the 2nd floor before I run away. Backpack's not completely filled. Who's on this floor? Is this immoral what I'm doing? Yes. Is it necessary? Not really. Am I evil for this? Probably. I do have a gun now though. Which means I can go to places like the brewery. If I had more bullets. Which I might be able to find while I'm here. Put that cigarette away. These. Alright, there's no exit out that way, so I should just go. Go quietly. Come on. Come on. Hurry the fuck up. I'm gonna do a video about this game. I think it's on my list. I'm pretty sure I put This War of Mine on my list. Good game. Design is really nice. I don't think there's any other game that quite looks and feels the same as This War of Mine. There are plenty of games that have dealt with moments in war. A whole lot of FPS shooters, obviously. But I don't think there's as many that have chosen to do it in the fashion that This War of Mine has done. And it's a format that's fairly popular, especially among the app areas. Stealing okay. I mean, is anyone gonna cry about this shit? I'm abstinent. Okay. You don't really care. Didn't ask, to be honest with you. Might be wise for you to start crafting shit. Though it's gonna get confusing when I get the pregnant lady to start making food. Boom. Make me some food. Okay, well, let's see what you got here. Herbal workshop. Probably a good idea, honestly. Moonshine still? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that's such a good idea. Let's wait and see if there's any takers. Should get up there. You're gonna have the hot meal. Marco will just eat out of a can. Relax in the armchair. You relax in the wooden chair. I don't think anyone will come today. I don't think a trader will come, especially. Never mind. What do I know? Hey! Comment ça va, mon ami? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Bienvenue! Hey. Okay, well, fuck you. How's this sound? No. It's very generous of you. Well, I don't really want it to be generous. So let's fix that. Oops. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Get all the wood that we need, all the materials we need. Get that. Bullets would be nice. These would be nice. These would be nice. Let's grab those. Okay, well. Shit. Shit. Moonshine, really? That's not gonna do it. Wow, okay. I don't want to give this to you. Let's take all this shit back. Let's just get more medicine. It seems to be what he wants. Gotta be kidding me. Show me the good shit. You're fucking kidding me, right? It's very generous of you. I don't want to be generous. I want to be I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word. I want to be a C to the U to the N to the T. That's what I want to be. Alright? So fuck you. How's that sound? How's that sound, you bitch? Alright. Fine, we have a deal. Great. Hold on. Let me just double check. Do we smoke? No, we don't smoke and we don't drink. We don't drink coffee, so let's get rid of these. Exchange them for something better. Something that we can use. We use these. We use the herbs. Fuck you. Alright. Out of my face. Gone with you. Go away. That definitely peaked the audio. 100% guaranteed. As far as down is dangerous, but I'll try to make it back. Great, thanks, Chief. You need to cover the walls. Yes, ma'am. It looks like they can't leave now. So maybe they can leave when they've got bad things going on. When they're hungry, they can be like, fuck this, and then they're out. But otherwise, they can't leave. I don't know. I don't understand. We need a fireplace. It's getting cold. 14 ain't bad. You might get a sneeze. But you ain't getting the proper cold, so. The game's realistic, at least. Alright. I kind of want to keep patching up holes. But animal traps are probably a better idea. Herbal workshop is probably a better idea, too. An herbal workshop up there. Why not? You get you to do some work. Let's get you going around doing something. Excuse me. Ah, you're awake. Oh, you're awake. This simple heater. Why is there no room in that area? I'm gonna keep it in this area. It makes sense that it would be here. Not so much sense it would be all the way up here, but whatever. Just sit in the armchair. Well, that fire made me think someone was there. Okay. We still make that animal cage. Can we make the trap? I don't think so. Yeah. Shame. That's a shame. Yep. Real darn shame. Give me a knife though. Please. End the day. Scavenge. Still a lot of shit at the bakery, but I'm not gonna do that. We used to be owned by our only couple though. There are rumors of shady looking well-armed individuals taking refuge there. We better be careful if we decide to go there. Ah, I remember what this place is. Small brewery. Brewery could be bad. Okay, I won't take the knife. I'm tempted to take the gun. Just in case. Fuck. Okay, well. What? Where am I? I remember the brewery. Oh no, it does start here. Okay, I need to... There's a location on the left side where there's some shady individuals. Real shady individual types. Beating on a woman. If you go this way. I believe it's a woman. I'm not sure. It could be a guy. I'm gonna start taking this. Yeah. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help. Dig, 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 dig. Don't kill her. Don't kill her. Get back here. Get back here. Fucking bitch. Get back here. Fuck you. Man, I broke my fucking crowbar. Hey, so you get. Fuck you. Yeah, what do you think about that, bitch? Fuck you. How's that sound? Alright. Get to work. I think the game considers him dead. I mean, I don't know. I got problems with... I've been playing RDR2 for a while. Or, I mean, the last 2 days I've been playing it a bit more again. And I'm like... I think I might do a video on it, or I might at the very least start writing a video or a script for it. Like I did with, I believe, Battlefield again, Battlefield 1 and 5. Fucking hell. I honestly think that people complaining about Battlefield 2042 are completely justified. I think it's one of the few instances in recent memory where a game has been shit and then people didn't super overreact. I think Battlefield 5 is also pretty shit. I mean, not shit. Actually, shit's the wrong word. It's the right word. I think that the game is lacking in elements that it mastered in previous titles. That's the problem. That's my biggest issue with Battlefield 2042 and pretty much any Battlefield game after Battlefield 1. Because Battlefield 1 really, in my opinion, nailed the sensation that you really want to get out of an FPS game. Was it perfect? Hell no. No fucking way was that game perfect. But did it feel good to be there? Did it feel good to play? It fucking did, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but Battlefield 1 is one of the few FPS games the last decade or so where I've actively enjoyed playing it and couldn't confuse its mechanics with that of another. That's all I'm trying to say, really. I don't think... I might have made that a little bit too complex. Maybe just a little. But I think it's a great game. Battlefield 1 is. And I think that's the real reason. And not enough people are saying it. Which I think is strange. In its own way. I'm gonna just grab all the water I can. Water is kind of key for me right now. I need it for all my food, and I don't have any means of producing it just yet. I mean, I have filters I could be making, but I'm not doing that just yet. I'll crack this open and then leave, because it's gonna take too long to dig that. If I didn't grab my gun, because I would have shot those guys, and then kind of would have been a waste. Because they didn't have any guns on them, or really jack shit really on them. Okay, put away the cigarette. We already know we don't smoke. So. Run to the exit, right? Yeah. Run to the exit. Is there no exit that way? I don't think there is. Okay. I actually wrote down some notes between Battlefield 1 and 5. And it's also something that much of my opinions that I have about why Battlefield 1 works and Battlefield 5 doesn't, or at least in the same regards as a World War game, is much of the same reasons. If you got wounded, fuck. They stole food and you wasted ammunition and someone got hurt. Fucking hell, guys. If you're going to, like, fight, win the fight, you fucking idiots. Don't be a fucking... Oh my god. Come on, win the fight. Don't be a bitch. Alright, let's get you... bandaged up. I'm not gonna waste... Whatever, just burn the bandages. Who gives a shit? They weren't hungry yesterday, so they don't get to eat today. They eat tomorrow. I don't have any building materials, I believe. I think I've used them all already. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, excuse me. I don't give a shit if you're hungry. Okay, sit down. Go sleep. Sleep off the boo-boo. Boo-boo can chew. Let's see, can I leave now, sir? No. I don't know what that was. Can I leave with Pregnant Lady? Can I leave with Marco? No. What was that then? I don't know what that was. Might have been an error or something. Not gonna heat it yet. It's not cold. It's not winter. It's not snowing. They don't need heat. I don't need to waste shit for when winter comes. Which is gonna be a little bit while because we're in the outbreak of crime. Winter. Outbreak of crime is the bitch. But we have a gun already, so we're fine. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna come today. We've had 3 back-to-back days, I think, of people coming, so it's already 11. We'll wait till 12. So yeah, again, in case there's anyone new that missed me saying it earlier in the stream, please, if you have the money, you know, and you wanna at least get something that you think you're gonna enjoy, and not just You know, so I'm not gonna question people too much. You know, if you don't usually give to charity because you're a member of charity, really, or you're the one who should be receiving charitable donations, which is entirely fine and entirely plausible. And also, in which case, I would not suggest that you buy the game or listen to what I'm about to say, because if you're already receiving charity, then you know, just take it and save the money, use it wisely. Anyways, what I was about to say is that if you can afford it, please consider buying this War of Mine, as they've said, or the makers of the game, the studio that made the game, have said that I believe either all the proceeds or a majority of the proceeds are going towards helping victims of war. In this case, Ukraine is very present in everyone's minds. So, if you care about that situation, then please consider buying the game. Just for that, at least, you know. So we really left. We robbed recently. Okay. Someone's here. I got into a fight. Hey, I've got something you don't like. Got, no, you don't got nothing. Welcome to the Visit Liberation Uprising. We can trade. What if I don't? What if I don't support your uprising? You can say that. What would do? Try harder. Very generous of you. Again, or I'll tell you the same as I told the other guy before you. I don't like being generous. So, let's change that fast. Okay, water and sugar seem to be on the same level. I think it's odd. Boom, let's get up here. Okay. Take those. Exit. Let's see. Let's just take the wood and leave. Run to exit. Let's get out of here. There's a lot of videos, by the way, going on. They're spreading around, especially on Twitter. Twitter is kind of not a great place to be right now for getting information on the war in Ukraine, because people are taking opportunities to joke about it. Even the official Ukrainian Twitter, whatever the fuck that means, is pulling these kind of memes. So, I mean, just be very careful what you watch. If you can fact check stuff. I know not everyone has the time for it. Please do so. You know, be smart. Don't be stupid. Count your money. Count your cards. That kind of meme. Anyways, what I was going to say is I'm going to make 2 normal and then have Marco eat a can again. Because we have 7 cans and we're going to get robbed eventually. So we might as well chew through those while we can. Pun not initially intended, but recognized. So yeah, there's a lot of information going on, and there's some information that is actually. So one video that I saw that I thought was fucking insane was a huge explosion within some city in Ukraine. I thought it was videos of the carpet bombings that were going on, which there is a great deal of bombings being done in Ukraine. And I want to make sure that the bullshit like what I'm about to talk about that's getting spread around doesn't undermine how much shit is going on in Ukraine. But this video that I saw was a transformer blowing up. And if you've never seen a transformer blow up, Dear God, I hope you never do, because that shit is scary as fuck. It glows most of the time. Saw a transformer blow up over a graveyard and the whole sky was lit green. It was during a misty day too. I think, sure, I'll help. Why not? Okay, I might have to end today's stream a tiny bit early. So I sort of need to go to the bathroom. What the hell was this? What was she doing again? Alright, she was repairing this shit. Go do that. Go repair it. How do you know what's going on? You weren't even awake. We just had to go help our neighbors. It would probably do the same for us. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I would... in this situation, I would probably help my neighbor. But I wouldn't expect them to help me. I would only really do it out of being like, I'd rather... I think, here's the thing. Here's another bit of information that's important for if I have a younger audience. I'm not quite sure what my audience is because I'm not an affiliate yet. But if you're below the age of 20, I guess, here's a good bit of information outside the whole, which I've talked about before, is that always look for what the benefits are to know if you're getting screwed or not. Like, always, in every situation possible, always see what can be gained and what can be lost, and you'll have a great life. Because if you always keep an eye and ear to the ground for that shit, then you'll be fine for the rest. The Samuel dude. The Institute was helping the community until the massacre. As terrible as it sounds, we might find some useful things there. Okay, let's prepare then. What was I saying? One bit of information. Oh yeah, people don't always do good things for good reasons. You know, the good guy isn't... The person who does good things is not always the good guy. You can do good things for bad reasons. That's what I'm trying to say. There is definitely people here. This was a mistake. You know, some celebrities donate to charities and everything. It's not entirely unlikely that they do it solely for good PR. And, you know, there is the argument of who can blame them. It's their job, you know. It's the same as talking to somebody or interacting with a boss that you don't like, you know, in some regards. It's the same thing, in my opinion. So those are my two big things of information for those of you who are younger, you know, who haven't gotten to the bigger points of life. At least what I would pertain, or what I would believe to be the bigger points of life. Raising a family. I mean, I knew people when I was 16 who had kids. So, I mean, some of you might have family already, even if you're under 20. Which case, yeah, I don't even know what to say to that. I don't know what an audience you talk to for that. I just need to fix it a bit to make it more secure. Some of this home. Whoops, don't open the door. Check it before I open it. Nope, going up. Going up. Okay, this is the last night. I have to go to the bathroom so badly. Like, all of a sudden. Probably go through here and then go up. Let's start with cleaning all this mess, and please check if you can find anything useful around here. No, I can't get up here from here. Broken guitar. Bad. Oh, God. It'd be nice to have a bed in here. Whoops. Where are you going? Okay. I can't. I'm not gonna kill these people. So let's leave with what we have. Ugh. Okay. I have to go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you did, please consider following. If you've already followed, please consider sharing the stream with other people. Don't acknowledge this. It's not confirmed until the next time we play. We'll probably be back tomorrow. I might play more of this War of Mine because I want to promote it as much as I can, as whatever I am. So yeah, again, if you don't have the game already, and you have a bit of money to spend, please consider buying the game, as at least I believe a portion of the proceeds go towards helping survivors of wars. And in a time where there's a lot of war going on, I think it's a very good thing to give to. I think Doctors Without Borders is a really good charity if you prefer to do that instead. Those guys are pretty good. This is usually the charity I always usually go for when I donate, like, whenever. So yeah, you guys have a great rest of the day, great rest of the week, and I'll try to be back tomorrow for more of this War of Mine, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Have a good one. Bye.
Shout out to my man Jippy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Jippy, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the whip right now. One love, kid.
Hello. I'm back. Let's go. Yup, another episode. Hello. We back. Hello and welcome. Hello.
Hello? 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 Totally new material. This is real. First time only. No, it's different from any of the records you've ever heard before. Totally new material.
I didn't hear.
You had your earphones off.
Oh, darn.
You see?
Darn technocracy.
It's technocracy every time. Will get you in the ears.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce. Thank you very much.